I'm Saturday hauling for you guys today. Super sorry that I missed last Saturday. I just didn't have the time. I've got some good stuff today though. Let's start off with some repurchases. Recently, you guys know I've been hauling some CeraVe products, and I got another jar of the Skin Renewing Night Cream, 1.7 ounce jar, and then also the Facial Moisturizing Lotion PM, which is a product that I used to use a super ton a couple years back. Both of these I've just kind of been gravitating towards. I use the lighter lotion underneath the thicker night cream, and I use both of them at night, and I've just really been enjoying how my skin has felt when I woke up in the morning after using them. So I went through an entire jar of this guy, and I'm halfway through another one, and I was in Ulta and I was like, just grab some backups, and this guy right here, I'm almost at the end of the bottle that I have in use right now, but these are just really good basic moisturizers if you have like sensitive dry skin like I do. Mine's also acne prone. I think that these would be worth a try. The bigger bottle I got here is a 3 ounce, and then the jar is a 1.7 ounce, but this guy comes in a smaller size as well, the Facial ultra lightweight one, and these are both made in the USA and also fragrance free. So I got more of those guys, and then I also grabbed another one of the Maybelline Super Slick Brow Glue. I had hauled this a couple weeks ago, and I love it. I love it so much, and I don't know how long a tube is gonna last me, and I don't want to be like running out not having a backup because I really like it. So I got another one of these guys. Again, I think I hauled it like 3 weeks ago or so, and the tube is still going strong. I've got it in my brows today with another repurchase, which is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen in Ash Brown. These are the two products that I have got in my brows. But this Super Slick Brow Glue, I use it kind of like the lamination effect, and I comb it through. I use a decent amount, so I'll kind of take the spoolie and go like this on the back of my hand to remove the product from the spoolie, and then pick it all up on one side so I can flip the brush and kind of comb it through, if that makes sense. And then I just kind of smash them down and then go over it with the NYX brow pen, and that's what I've got in my brows, and it's got great hold. Unlike a lot of like brow glue type products or brow lamination products, this one here doesn't like flake, like make my brows look flaky at the end of the day. A lot of them like do that right away and they look like thick and stuff. This one doesn't do that, and it's got great hold, and I really like it, and I think that they should come out with a tinted version. But just to show you guys what the wand looks like, and it's a clear brow gel. When you wash it off, I use a makeup cleansing balm or a makeup oil or makeup room cleansing oil. It's called a cleansing oil. And I massaged over my face. You can feel like the pieces of like the glue coming out of your brows, like 'cause you have to kind of work the cleansing balm or cleansing oil into your brows to get it to remove. So brow glue is definitely a good name for this, but I really like this product. If you're into like standing your brows up with really strong hold, I think this is definitely worth a try. And again, the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen is just a really great product. 0.03 ounces of product in the NYX, and this guy is made in South Korea, and the Maybelline is made also in Korea. Both of these products are made in Korea. I kind of feel like the very first Lift and Snatch pens that I had purchased, the very first that I had bought, lasted forever, and now I'm finding like I go through them quicker. The Inglot Soap Brow that I was using prior to the Maybelline, this guy, the Plain Soap Brow in brown, it was coating the brush of the brow pen when I went to use the brow pen, especially in this like heat and humidity. It was hard to kind of get the pen to stick. So I don't know if that was part of the reason I gone through the last 2 or 3 faster than I normally have. It tends to do a lot better over the Maybelline though. I think I had a chip crumb stuck on the outer corner of my lips, which segues into this lipstick. I was in Target and I seen this display for these Revolution lipsticks. I did tear the sticker off. It's these guys right here. It's like a matte satin something or another. The sticker actually probably got stuck to something and I just can't find it, but it's this packaging right here. It's called like a matte lipstick. It is the color that I've got on my lips today in Brunch Pink Nude. It does it say? I'll have to peel the little sticker here. Oh, made in China is what it says on the sticker right there. Nice like soft matte acrylic packaging. It's very nice in my opinion, and this is what the color looks like. I ate and drank, hence the chip crumb, And I was surprised that I didn't get a ton of gathering with this being like a matte style formula. It is a dimethicone for sure in there, like one of those more slippy silicone ones. But it's got a nice viscosity to it. It doesn't slide all over the lips. And I guess for being a matte, it kind of does have a shine to it, which is interesting, but it looks really nice and it wears really nice and the color is very pretty. So I'm quite happy with it. There weren't like a ton of shades. I think there might have been 10 of them or something. But it feels really comfortable and actually quite moisturizing on the lips as well. So this is what it looks like on the back of the hand. Again, this is the shade Brunch Pink Nude. And then, like for reference, let's swatch it next to the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW, which is one of my favorite lipsticks. I need another one because I wear it quite often. Just so you can see the tones together. Kim KW is definitely lighter than the Makeup Revolution, but I still think it's a good like nude. I wasn't quite sure when I swatched it. I was like, oh, that does look a little bit deeper, but I've got it on with the ColourPop BFF lip liner, and I really like the way that it looks, and I do like that formulation. So that is a new product from Revolution, again in Brunch Pink Nude. And again, this is the packaging. And then I was able to see the new Fenty Beauty Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blushes inside of Ulta, and I just couldn't decide on one or two, so I got three. I am wearing one of the shades on my cheeks today. I got a little heavy-handed. I have used this a couple times and I just wanted more punch today to kind of see what it would do. The other day I used it more airy, and this is the color in Drama Class number 12, which is the purple. And I believe that they're calling the formulation on this particular shade like a shimmer finish. I don't find it to be shimmery, like there aren't noticeable particles of sparkles or glitter or anything like that. It's just kind of got a little bit more of a sheen maybe in comparison to the other ones. But the first time I had used it, I used it lighter. Loved it. I love it today too. I just was a little bit more heavy-handed, so it's a bit more like purpley. And it looks very intimidating, the color does. But when you buff it out and blend it into the skin, it almost takes on like a purpley with a pink to it, as opposed to the other spectrum, which could look a little bit bruisey on my skin tone with like a more like gray purple, you know. So really like the shade. Super glad I got it. These blushes have got 0.14 fluid ounces. It says FL ounces. Are they fluid? Maybe they pour them. They must pour them liquid and like bake them or something. They're in a pan and they don't feel like a baked gelée or anything like that. So that's interesting that it says 0.1 fluid ounces of product. And these guys here are made in Italy. So this is the box packaging, and I will start off with the one that I've got on in number 12, Drama Class. Packaging is super cool. I love that they put the colors of the blushes on the front. Like, super easy to know what color you're reaching for. When I swatched these in the store, I was like, well, that like really thin formula could be good or it could be bad for my dry skin, because it can be hard to stick to my skin. But I am happy to report that these stick very well to my skin. Again, the drier skin type. They're pigmented, they blend out really well, they're very airy, very light on the skin. Like them a lot. Kind of want to collect them all. So again, this is Drama Class number 12. Like, they're just silky to the touch. And then, like, if I were to buff this out a little bit, I just want you guys to be able to see kind of a little bit of that pink that kind of comes through, and it's got a bit of a sheen to it as well. It's very, very pretty. So this is the shade that I've got on my cheeks today in Drama Class. And then I got number 3 in Lolly Poppy, which I am just into these colors, like just a poppin' coral shade, a poppin' poppy shade. Love the shade of this one. I love the shade of actually all of them that I got, because I was able to swatch them inside the store before I purchased them. And I do really want to collect them all. Very, very pretty. So that one is Lolly Poppy right there. And then the third one is number 2, Petal Poppin'. And this is a warm, lighter pink shade. There is a more blue-based pink color with sparkles in it as well. I did think that the other sparkle in that pink color was definitely more sparkly looking in the pan than the purple Drama Class shade. But I really like them. They're very, very nice. Again, pigmented, very airy on the skin. They blend out really nice. That purple is so pretty. So these again are the new Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blushes right there. And they are lovely. And then I couldn't help myself. I love the palettes from Ensley Rain, and they came out with 2 new ones, and I bought them both. The box packaging they come in, the sleeves that they come in, the artwork, the color stories, the formulations, I love them. So I bought their 2 newest launches, which are the Flutter and Flourish eyeshadow palettes. These are distributed by the Heartmark Company, Grant Pass, Oregon is what it says on here. Again, typically when it says that on packaging, these are made in the PRC. I don't mind, great formula. It does say cruelty free and vegan on the back of the packaging. So these are the boxes they come in. Again, super cute artwork, very hard to throw away such cute boxes. Total of 13.2 grams or 0.47 ounces in both of them. Each palette does come with a sleeve that mimics the actual packaging as well. I'll start off with Flutter, which is the one that I've got on my eyes today. And initially I just was like, gosh, this is going to be hard for me to kind of do one and done because of the highlight shades. But I'm able to make it work. Like, there could be some brighter shades, but because of that high shine on some of them, the reflect in the light gives me that brightness. So I have used this by itself every time that I have used it, and I really enjoyed the looks out of it. So again, this is the palette that I've got on my eyes today. The packaging, oh, it's so cute. So there are 12 shades in here. I also love that these are magnetized, so you can swap them out, especially like how I was saying for one and done, or if I wanted to like bring an actual lighter shade in here. Super easy to do that with other shades because they're magnetized. You can pop them out. I love that when brands do that. So it's every other one is a matte and a shimmer in this one. So 6 mattes, 6 shimmers. The mattes are pigmented. They blend really nice. This one's a little bit delicate, so I'm trying not to like really swirl because I'll get a ton of it on my finger, but I do have that guy on the lid. And again, I adore the packaging. I adore the shadows, the formulations. They're just beautiful. Is that not beautiful? And then these next ones. And then the last 4 here. Just beautiful colors. Really pretty color story. So again, this is the palette that I have got on today, and this is the Flutter palette. And then the other one is the Flourish palette. And this color story is, it's poppin'. I really, really like it. This one's easily got enough like light shades and stuff. Just really beautiful shades. I've worn this one a ton since I've gotten it as well. And these next ones. That one's a little delicate again, so I try not to like really put a lot of pressure in them. However, I did drop both of these on my carpet prior to filming this, and I was kind of scared to open them, and they're just fine. So that's good. And then these last 4. Oh gosh, that green, isn't that beautiful? It's got like this, oh gosh, a yellow green duochrome to it. Just beautiful. So that guy right there again is the Flourish palette. I had to re-swatch that green shade because I think I had a little bit more yellow or green, this shade on that finger, so it looked like it had more yellow duochrome. The yellow underneath, it's really pretty, but that's kind of what it looks like by itself after I officially washed my fingers off. Just want to show you guys that. And that's everything that I got and that I purchased. I did get in some great PR packages. This first one is another brand. I always get super excited with their launches because I love their color stories, their theming, their formulations. And this is from Nomad Cosmetics. It is available right now. So they came out with the Fuji 5 Lakes Intense Color Palette. When they do their palettes, they come with a postcard in there that kind of has a description of the palette. And the cause that this one supports is More Trees Forest Conservation Organization, whose goal is a society where forests and people can coexist for generations to come. So they do put some proceeds towards that. And it says, Autumn in Japan. Fall is a wonderful time to visit Japan with all the brilliant and varied hues, from light to deep and warm to cool. Enjoy exploring the mix of colors and tones in our Fuji 5 Lakes palette to create your perfect sweater weather look. So here is the box packaging, and it does say on the back, destination Fuji Goko, Japan, Lake Kawaguchiko. I butchered that, I just know it. Inspiration, I can't read that super well, but maybe you guys can read that. And the packaging on this guy reminds me of some makeup that I ordered off of Chic Decent, some Chinese-based brands, where it feels like paper, but it's textured like if you were to put your hands on like an oil painting, you know, like a real oil painting, it would have that texture to it. It's a unique one. They haven't done packaging like this yet. It's very, very pretty. Again, it's got this texture to it, like you're, again, putting your hands on a real painting. So there are 15 shades that are 0.05 ounces or 1.5 grams each, distributed by Nomad Cosmetics, San Antonio, Texas, manufactured at Nomad Labs in China. So this color story is super, super pretty. I've gotten some really pretty looks out of it. I get along with the Nomad Cosmetics formulation really well. I didn't find any that were super hard pressed in these. They're just really beautiful shimmers and really lovely mattes, like pigmented, blend out super easy. With those vibrant shades in here too, I don't ever really feel, I've said this before about Nomad Cosmetics shades, I never quite feel that they're over the top, even though they're like bright shades. They just still look very wearable to me. I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is. So there is a mirror in there, and I'm kind of, the packaging, like the cardboard on the outside right here, it's a little bit thicker. I don't want to crack it, so I'm gonna like gently try to fold it back just because it's easier to swatch it like that. And I do like to hold a palette like that when I'm putting on my eyeshadow. But this guy here has got what, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, I can count 6. 6 shimmer shades. You've got Fiery Maple, Diamond Fuji, Golden Ginkgo, Kawaguchiko, Pampas Grass, and Yamanakako is that one. I probably butchered all those. Apologies in advance. But I can't believe it. It's like, it's almost fall. Today is like 80 some degrees outside, so it's really warm. But yeah, spooky time is like right around the corner. Gosh, that shade really kind of blended into my skin right there. It's like really, I thought for a minute maybe it was just lightly swatched, but no, it's on there. It's just really blending into my skin tone. And these next guys, there's always some really pretty little embossing in the pans as well, but I have worn quite a few of those away. And these next guys, And then these last three. I did a monotone look with the reds and the yellows in this, and it was super, super pretty. They're really pretty too when you mix both the blues and the reds, or just the blues. Again, I'm a huge fan of Nomad Cosmetics. I have been for a while. I originally started out purchasing a few of their palettes, loved them so much I went back and bought all of the palettes that they had available, and now I'm lucky enough to be on their PR list. So a massive thank you to Nomad Cosmetics for sending over the Fuji 5 Lakes Intense colored palette right there. Easily a standalone for me as well. And then I got in a package from Pixi. They sent over 3 of their new Hydra Lip Treat lip balms. These each got 0.16 ounces of product, or 4.8 grams. And these ones here are made in China. It says, discover the magic of Hydra plus Lip Treat. Our latest elixir is more than a balm. It's an invitation to naturally beautiful lips. Revel in the subtle sheen of color and lavish your lips in moisture. Each shade is Pixi perfect, a touch of effortless beauty. From the luscious embrace of avocado oil to the deep hydration of hyaluronic acid and the rich indulgence of shea butter, every use is a nourishing treat. Your lips will thank you, is what it says on there. So it's funny because when I was in Target looking at, where did I buy that? The Revolution lipstick. I went down to the Pixi section and I was looking at these balms. I knew they were a new product because I follow the range pretty well. And I wanted to buy the pink and the nude shade. And I was like, well, just wait, because you get PR from Pixi. And then I actually had to take a horse to South Dakota to the vet for surgery, a whole thing, right? So I was like, just wait till you get back, you know. And here the package was waiting for me when I got back. So I have got the clear shade, the pink, and also the nude. The packaging on these is quite like thick and chubby. It reminds me of, gosh, I don't know if Drunk Elephant still does that little chubby lip deal, but these are thick like that, and I really like it because it's just like a one swipe done, and I really like the formulation of these. So I've been wearing them for the past 3 days. I've just had one sitting out and I just like slap it on because they're really easy to wear. One's a clear, one's a light pink, one's a nude, and I really do like them. My mom is eyeballing them, so I'll probably let her pick one out, and if I feel the need to have that shade, I'll just go buy it because she was really looking at them. So this first one is Passion. The color of the sticker on the packaging matches the shade inside, which I appreciate, because then you can tell which one you're grabbing for, because the outside packaging is the, you know, the green shade. So let's swatch the pink. And you can see it's a chubby stick there. But gosh, these really feel, like I said, they really feel nice on the lips. So that one is Passion. And then, I don't know, like, should I swatch the clear? It's just a clear lip balm. It's just a clear lip balm. So I don't know, for what it's worth. We'll swatch it anyway. You can see the sheen that it gives, right? And then the nude shade is called Nectar. And this is what Nectar looks like. I just thought it was so funny because I was going to buy the nude and the pink. I really wanted those 2 shades when I was in the store the other day. So super happy to have these. Super thank you to Pixi for sending me over their new, again, Hydra Plus Lip Treats tinted lip balms. Well, the 2 are tinted, the 1 is clear, and I want to say there were 5 or 6 shades. I want to say 6, so there are some more shades in the range as well. Pixi sold at Target. You can also purchase from the website as well, but these are really, really nice lip products, lip balms. And then lastly, I got in the PR package of the Bare Minerals concealers, the 16-hour all-over Skin Perfecting Matte Concealer, Mineral SPF 25. I had hauled one of these that I purchased off of Ulta, I think 2 weeks ago now. Love the concealer. I ordered it online at Ulta, and then I got this email for the PR. So I picked out the shade that I ordered, and then also the next cool shade down, and then also the other fair shade, which is like a fair warm, because I just wanted like the lightest shades. I love this concealer. It's a beautiful, like creamy, I would say medium buildable to full coverage. The SPF 25 is just, I've always wanted that in a concealer, like a really nice blendable, good coverage mineral SPF concealer. I'm big on the SPF, as you guys no. So I was super excited when this concealer launched, hence why I like ordered it straight out the gate off of Ulta. So anyway, this is the card that came in the box, as well as this card that came in the box. And then you can kind of see a little bit of the description there. So I'm going to swatch the 3 shades that I got together, but as I had mentioned 2 weeks ago about the formulation, it's hydrating, it's comfortable, it looks nice, it's easy to blend out, it has great coverage, it has the SPF, it has all the things, right? So when I first got it, I was just wearing it and wearing it and wearing it because I loved it. And then I kind of got like a milia right here, and I got a little scared. If you're familiar with milia, it's like a little hard bump underneath the skin that topical products really don't do anything for milia. To get it out of the skin, you kind of have to use a needle or probably like an in-office like super strong laser or something like that. So I wasn't crazy about that, and I don't know for certain if it was the concealer. I do have the concealer on today as well. The 150 Light Cool. Again, I'm going to swatch the 3 shades here in a minute. It looks really great. I actually think that the 150 Cool shade on me looks a little bit better than the lighter 100 Cool shade, which is the one that I originally purchased. I'm going to wear this for a few more days again and see what happens. I did take a needle to the milia underneath my eye. I don't recommend doing that. That's the only way that I can get them out though. You get it out from underneath the skin, it's like a really, really hard little ball of something. It's a whole thing. If you're not prone to milia, I would say go for the concealer because it's a really nice concealer. I am prone to milia around the eyes. I've got a really sensitive, dry eye area. But I did want to make mention of that just in case you are also milia prone, because they're not an easy thing to get rid of off your face. And again, I can't fully contribute it to this concealer, but I didn't change anything else other than consistently wearing this. Again, I have it on today, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to wear it for a few more days in a row and see if another one pops up. And if it does, then I'll know it's the concealer. And then I'll probably just not use it consecutively. Because like I said, when I got this, I was using it every single day because I love the formulation. So anyway, 0.25 fluid ounces of product. There is an expiration date on the sticker underneath as well. The mineral sunscreen in here is a zinc oxide at 2.89%. I did try to look on the ingredients to see what could have triggered that, you know. There are a lot of silicones in here. There's also olive oil. A lot of the times heavy silicones, which it just depends because they might be listed on the ingredient list, but the heaviness of the ingredient itself might be different, or the viscosity, if you will. I can get breakouts from too much silicone. Granted, today when I used it, I didn't like do a full swipe. I just wanted a light little bit because it is like a medium buildable coverage, right? So I just swiped right there, and that was enough to blend out the whole underneath of my eye. So let's get into these shades here. Let's start with the lightest shade, the one that I actually had purchased originally, and that is Fair 100 Cool. So this is the packaging. 0.25 ounces of product, made in Canada. Ton of product that you're getting. It's got one of those large doe foot applicators. So that one is 100 Fair Cool. And then the shade that I have got on today is Fair Cool 150. And again, I think that this one matches me just a little bit better. Originally, I was like, it looks like it's going to be too dark, but once I blended it out and set it, it works out really nice. So that's 150 Fair Cool. And then the other shade is Fair Warm 150, which upon first glance it looks to be too warm, but I gotta try it first because this is Givenchy. This isn't the one, it's somewhere around here. The N95 has got a warm undertone on my skin tone, and that is like my favorite shade of the Givenchy concealers. These guys right here, I love these concealers. So I'm going to try this before I talk about the shade, because sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes they just work out. So this one again is 150 Fair Warm right here. And then let me blend them out, and I'll kind of let them dry and then show them when they have dried down a little bit. So I took too much product there. Okay. And like, I don't really notice any oxidation with the 2 shades that I did use. they just, after I set them, they just kind of appeared to stay that way. So that's nice that they don't oxidize. I think that zinc oxide probably has something to do with that, because zinc oxide itself is a white mineral. So maybe that's part of it, but I don't find that they change a ton of color. Again, beautiful formula. I really do love the concealer. After this next test of consistent wearing, I'm hoping that I don't get Amelia. But a huge thank you to Bare Minerals for sending over these shades of concealer. Again, it is a really lovely concealer. The Bare Pro 16-hour all-over skin perfecting matte concealer, mineral SPF 25. And that's everything that I have for the haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.